The Norwegian coastline is a place of raw, untamed beauty, where ancient glaciers carved fjords that plunge into the icy North Sea. For centuries, these waters have been Norway's lifeblood, but also its greatest danger. The Stad Peninsula juts into the ocean, forcing ships into some of the world's most treacherous waters. Here, the North Sea and Norwegian Sea collide, creating chaotic winds and waves that have claimed countless ships. Even on calm days, the currents are unforgiving, a constant threat to sailors and local communities. In 2004, tragedy struck when the MS Rockness capsized after delays caused by these perilous conditions, costing 18 lives. This disaster was a wake-up call. Why, in the modern era, were people still at the mercy of this ancient bottleneck? The answer was bold. If you can't go around the mountain, go through it. Thus, the Stad Ship Tunnel was born. The world's first tunnel for massive ships, not cars or trains. The plan? Carve a 1.7-kilometer channel, 37 meters high and 26.5 meters wide, straight through solid rock. This feat will let ships up to 16,000 tons bypass the deadly open sea. It's a direct challenge to nature, a safe, reliable passage where there was once only fear. The tunnel aims to transform a place of peril into a symbol of human ingenuity. Norway is determined to turn the savage seas into a gateway for progress. Building the Stad Ship Tunnel is a monumental engineering challenge. Crews must remove 3 million cubic meters of hard gneiss, enough to fill 1,000 Olympic pools. Using drill and blast methods, engineers will carve from both ends, meeting in the middle with precision. Massive coffer dams will hold back the sea, keeping the worksite dry until the tunnel is ready to be flooded. Every step demands flawless execution. A single error could be catastrophic. The project is steeped in local legend trolls and ancient spirits said to inhabit these mountains. Today's engineers respect this heritage, knowing they're writing a new chapter in an age-old saga. The cost? Over $300 million, a huge investment, but one Norway believes will pay off in safety and innovation. Every stage is tightly managed to avoid delays and overruns. Norway is betting big this tunnel will save lives, boost trade, and cement its place as a leader in engineering. It's a high-stakes gamble, but one that could redefine the nation's relationship with the sea. The dream of conquering the Stad Peninsula dates back to the Vikings. Even these legendary seafarers feared the Stadhavet, sometimes dragging their ships overland to avoid the deadly waters. The tunnel is the modern answer to an ancient struggle. Where muscle and timber once prevailed, now explosives and machines take over. The goal remains unchanged: create a safe passage and master this wild coastline. The tunnel connects today's Norwegians to their ancestors, bridging centuries of shared experience. For tourists, it will be more than a shortcut. It's a destination, a journey through history and rock. Viewing platforms and information centers will let visitors witness ships vanishing into the mountain and emerging on the other side. The tunnel will become a highlight of Norway's coastal voyages, blending legend with modern adventure. Tour operators are already planning trips that feature the tunnel as a centerpiece. The Stad Ship Tunnel is a bold expression of Norway's maritime identity, honoring the past while forging the future. Such a massive project raises environmental concerns. Blasting through a mountain is no small feat. Noise, dust, and millions of tons of rock must be managed to protect the local ecosystem. Environmental groups are watching closely, demanding strict safeguards. Yet the tunnel's supporters argue it's a green innovation. A shorter, safer route means less fuel burned and fewer emissions. By making sea travel more reliable, the tunnel could shift freight from roads to ships, taking thousands of trucks off Norway's highways. The tunnel will enable smaller, energy-efficient vessels, including battery-powered ferries, to operate on regular schedules. Excavated rock will be reused for local infrastructure, turning waste into community resources. The project balances short-term disruption with long-term environmental gains. Strict monitoring and mitigation are in place to protect habitats. The vision, a green artery that makes Norway's coast safer and more sustainable for generations to come. As construction begins, the world is watching Norway's bold experiment. The Stad Ship Tunnel could become a model for other nations facing dangerous coastlines. For local communities, it means safer travel, new jobs, and a tourism boom. For Norway, it's a source of pride. A project that embodies resilience, innovation, and a deep connection to the sea. The tunnel's opening will mark a historic moment celebrated by engineers and mariners worldwide. More than infrastructure, it's a symbol of human ingenuity overcoming nature's fiercest obstacles. The tunnel transforms a barrier into a gateway, a place of peril into a passage of promise. It stands as a beacon of progress, proof that with vision and courage, even the wildest seas can be tamed. Norway's greatest challenge is becoming its greatest triumph.